From 9 o'clock, it's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160. You can watch our Indiana Junior High presentation this morning on our Facebook page. I've got a couple of student council members in the studio with us and a couple of guys standing off to the side as well. And we'll have an introduction here in a couple of moments. But let's get to the ladies first. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
I'm assuming you're both 8th graders, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and both members of student council.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you have prepared comments, so I'll allow you to introduce yourselves and take off down the runway.
Okay, so I'm Samantha Lawson, and Stuco held a reading competition throughout the month of March in honor of National Reading Day. Students of the junior high worked hard reading as many pages as possible. The top readers were Elena Dewart in 6th grade with a total of 4,833 pages. In 7th grade, we had Emily Akers with a total of 596 pages. And in 8th grade, we had Paige Fasonage with 2,488 pages. Prizes went to the top readers and Miss Henning for being the most encouraging teacher. Miss Henning's students read a total of 11,907 pages.
Hi, I'm Paige Fasonich. So Penny Wars was from March 28th to April 1st. It took place during our flex period. So pennies were positive points and silver coins and dollars were negative. After counting it all up, we raised $229.42. The competition was very close, but 6th grade did win first place by just $3. And our winning homeroom was Mrs. Kovach in room 323.
Mm-hmm. Who'd you say it benefited?
I'm not sure. I think it did just went to
Somebody
Stuco.
worthy, I'm sure.
Then we have Earth Day coming up, and Stuco is planning on redoing the garden beds outside of the school. And we would like students to help if they like planting and gardening outside.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, sounds fun.
Okay, and then Stuco, we're also planning to sell flowers during lunch, and we're going to distribute them during Flex. So we'll have more information coming soon on that.
Mm-hmm. For in the garden?
No, to give to other students.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
And then we have an 8th grade spring fling dance coming up, and it's going to be May 6th. Decorations, favors, and food will all be fun for our 8th graders. Tickets are $10 and will be sold at lunch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's all we have.
That's it? That's it? All right, well, let's meet both of you. You're both 8th graders, and again, just reintroduce yourself so folks know who's speaking.
I'm Samantha Lawson.
Samantha, what's 8th grade been like for you? Has it been fun?
Yeah, it's been pretty fun.
Yeah? Do you have a favorite topic? Is it a subject?
I really like math.
Math.
Yeah.
Math is the one for you. Did you tell me you're missing a math class? No, you're missing a math class right now.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're good.
Yeah.
You're just missing science. We can miss
Yeah.
science, right? Yeah. What are some of the activities that you enjoy at junior high?
I really like our music program.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you play or sing?
I play the clarinet.
Oh, yeah. My sister played the clarinet. Not well. I'm hoping you're better than she was.
Maybe.
Well, good. And of course, you'll be transitioning into 9th grade next year at the other building. Have you begun to think about that yet?
Yeah. We already did our scheduling at the junior high, actually.
Oh,
for
did
that.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, so looking forward to that, huh?
Yeah.
Terrific. Okay, so reintroduce yourself.
I'm Paige Fasonich.
All right, Paige, tell me about 8th grade. What's it been like for you?
It's been fun. Busy, but fun.
Busy? Yeah. Well, when you get to 8th grade and you're making that transition soon to 9th grade, the schedule really piles up against you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get things done. Favorite subject for you? I'm assuming it's not math.
Oh, it is. Algebra.
It is math.
Yeah.
Ah, you're missing math. I'm taking you away from that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've ruined your day by taking you out of math class today. What are some of the things that you like to do at junior high?
Our volleyball team.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my favorite part of the year.
Is it pretty good?
Yes.
Yeah, and you enjoy playing?
Yeah.
What do you play?
I am a hitter.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Tell me about your plans as you move into 9th grade. Do you have a particular thing that you're looking forward to?
Not anything in specific, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll just have a good time at it.
Yeah.
No matter what it is. Well, wonderful. I'm glad that you both came down to join us from Indiana Junior High. We're going to call in the gentleman to visit with us next. And Principal Michael Minnick, you've got someone with you to introduce us to.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Marino. I brought along Mr. Don Bowers. Mr. Bowers joined us as the new assistant principal at the junior high. He is a familiar and friendly face from the senior high. Mr. Bowers has been at the senior high for 15 years, and we're really excited about having him, so I thought it'd be good to bring him along and introduce him to your listeners.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you.
Thank you. It's good being here.
And now, have you been in this position all year long?
I've been here for about a month now. So I was previously at the senior high as a special education teacher and dean of students the last 3 years. And then I just made the transition about a month ago on Friday. Yeah.
Is this leading down the road to where you will be a principal someday?
I believe so. Yeah, that's the end goal.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying working with Dr. Minnick and being part of our junior high community. It's a great building, great students, great staff, and we're really lucky to have the opportunity. So,
for folks who might not know, when we think about what an assistant principal does as opposed to what the principal of the school does, I'm assuming many of those duties overlap, but there are probably some specific areas that you focus upon.
I think like attendance and discipline are maybe the main focuses, but working with Dr. Minnick, he's allowed me to be involved in pretty much everything, and like you said, a lot of our responsibilities overlap, and I've been welcomed in as part of the team, so it's been good.
Yeah, and I'm sure, Mr. Minnick, that he brings some particular strengths, having been with the school district for quite some time.
It's been a remarkable transition. It's been seamless. Don brings a lot of experience, not only from the perspective of the classroom and having his background in special ed. He really helps with that perspective in a lot of ways. But his experience as a dean of students really exposed him to a lot of the things that happen behind the scenes, troubleshooting, trying to help us find solutions when problems arise. Don has a natural gift of relational skills. He is a natural leader. So the transition has been seamless. And as he mentioned, I think it's part of our responsibility to expose him to the different roles that we have as building leaders, because he's absolutely cut out for head leadership positions, wherever the sky is for him. I mean, the sky's the limit. I mean, wherever he wants to go with the position, it's going to be up to him. But he definitely has the natural abilities to be an effective leader.
I'm sure people would probably be shocked to know that not every day goes absolutely perfectly at Indiana Junior.
Yeah, we're looking through rose-colored glasses when we come on your show for sure. I mean, it's all good. It does offer. I always say that this job is never boring. When we can get through our scheduled day and check those boxes, it is a huge win.
Yeah.
And it's relatively rare because so many things crop up that are just not planned for. So we have to be versatile. We have to be, really light on our feet and be able to pivot and handle things at a moment's notice. The fact that we were both able to step out, there was a little bit of noise trying to sidetrack that before we were stepping out to come to this program, but we're able to, set some of those things aside, and they're waiting for us when we get back.
Yeah.
But it isn't all ducks and bunnies. We do have some road bumps along the way.
Well, with today's environment for teachers, it's a challenge just to get the day started, because you never know who's going to be there when the day starts, and finding the substitutes, they're at a premium now. I mean, those folks are out there, and they're awfully difficult to find right now for every school district.
Well, substitutes as well as our staff. I mean, we're thankful that we have such quality teachers and a quality substitute list. But yes, we are always looking for more people, because they're not in abundance right now.
Yeah. And of course, as somebody with the educational background that you have, I'm sure you've been called on to pinch hit a few times.
There's times we have to step in and take on a role, but I mean, any way we can help our staff and students, they've gone through a lot over the past 2 years, and we're dealing with some of those ramifications of what they've gone through, and as a society over the past years, and we want to help our students and staff first and foremost.
Trying to define what a normal day is.
A normal day is having a plan and it falling apart, but you're able to help and and problem solve throughout the day. So
that's so true.
A normal day is having a plan and watching it fall apart. I like that.
Speaking of plans, I do have a couple of things, if I may.
Sure.
We had a really good meeting yesterday, just to dovetail off of one of the topics you spoke to our young ladies from Stuco about the transition to the senior high. We had a really good meeting yesterday, a productive meeting with student ambassadors from the senior high, counselors, as well as the building administration of both the junior and senior high. And we're talking about a step-up day or a transition day for our 8th grade to take a peek at 9th grade. Now we're zeroing in on a date. This is not etched in stone yet, but we're looking at May 27th as a date where our 8th graders can spend some time at the senior high and begin getting acclimated to the building, take a peek at things like clubs, and they're even planning a pep rally for that day. So I'm letting a little bit out of the box, maybe prematurely, but just to say to our listeners who have 8th graders at the junior high, we are planning a step-up day so that they can get a look at that school and hopefully relieve some of the anxiety that comes along with the transition. That's the big thing, is to welcome them and to let them know that they're excited about this new group of 8th graders coming into 9th grade next fall.
And it's good that you have people coming in, students at the senior high, who've just been through this experience within the last couple of years as now members of the senior high. They went from the junior high to the senior high too.
Well, and in this particular group of 8th graders, this is the closest thing to a normal, quote unquote, normal year that they've had at the junior high. If you think about it, this is the first year where we've had all 5 days a week, all student body there in presence. So things like this dance at the end of the year, this is tailored for 8th grade because student council wanted to do something special for 8th grade, just to say, your junior high experience wasn't in full. So let's do something before you leave that's for you, just to say, that we're sorry about the way the last 3 years have gone, but we want to end it on a positive note and help them transition to hopefully a remarkable high school career.
Wonderful, wonderful. I want to thank you all for coming in to visit with us today. Good to meet you as
Absolutely.
the new
Thank you.
assistant principal, Mr. Minnick as well.
Thank you, Mr. Marino. I know you're on a time schedule. Can I push for one more announcement?
Better hurry.
Okay. PSSAs are coming. They begin at the end of April. We have ELA from April 24th to 26th. Math is the following week, May 3rd and 4th. Science, May 5th and 6th. So parents out there, please make sure that you're following along with the PSSA calendar. Make sure your kids get to sleep at night. Leave your phones and smartwatches at home during PSSA testing. A lot of strict guidelines and restrictions for those testing requirements. So we're going to start plugging when testing window is coming up and what to do to prepare your kids for it.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thanks all. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160.
If values is what